Good morning! Today is Saturday. It is 11:30 almost, and I'm having an at-home day. But I thought that I would vlog today because I am done with my bride cardigan, and my plan is that I'm going to sew all of the pieces together today. So I thought that maybe might be something that could be a little bit interesting at least. And other than that, I just got dressed and then I had a look into my wardrobe and I put out some of the spring clothes because it's finally getting summer here. And then I thought I also have some sweaters that I maybe have to put away now, especially the Atlan that I made out of Cascade Eco Plus, which is a super thick yarn, and that sweater is quite warm and I don't think I will need it anymore. So here's my wardrobe. Some of the new spring t-shirts that I put out today, and up here in the chaos I have my sweaters, and here is the Atlan. Look at this beast. And this is my Netherton, but I think this one can stay, and I will make this one a little bit more organized later. So here it is. I finished this in, I think, January. Yes, in January. And it was a test knit for the designer Megan Nodecker. And I really loved it. I think it has such a nice shape. And yeah, it was quite a cold and long winter here in Sweden. So I really needed this one. So it's really nice. The only thing that I maybe don't like too much, that the yarn is pilling quite a lot, as you can see here. So I thought I would get my little electric shaver out, and I know that in previous videos I often have said, yeah, I'm going to shave this one, but I never actually showed you or have told you what I mean by that. So I thought I would do that now, and then I can stack it away and get it out next winter when it's getting cold again. This is what it looks like now, which is much better. So this really works quite well, I think. And I will hang it outside overnight so that it will be at its freshest when I'm pulling it out again later this year. And now it's time for this one. Inside is the bride cardigan, and this is the Fringe Supply field bag in the special La Bien-Aimée colorway that I got in Edinburgh, and I love it. The cardigan has been living inside, and I'm using it so much all of the time. I really like it. These are all of the pieces, and I'm going to consult Ulla Enquist, who is a Swedish knitting guru, and her specialty is finishing technique. So she has written 2 books on finishing, and this one is the first one, and it's called Detaljer som gör skillnad, details making the difference. She says that you should start with the side seams, then with the arms, then you are going to do the shoulders. Then you should put the arm in here, mark out the middle, and then you are sewing one part, the front part, and then the back part. And then next steps are to pick up and knit the stitches around the collar, knit it, and then to weave in the threads to block it and to wash it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Oh, and I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to wearing this one. So I'm starting out with mattress stitching these 2, and I'm also planning on filming a tutorial on how to do mattress stitch later, and this will already be up, so I will link it up and below and you can check it out if you don't know how to do it. And I'm both doing a madras stitch on the moss stitch and on the stockinette stitch.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines.
I didn't do all of the seaming in the recommended order as it was in the book because, of course, I was too curious how it would fit now that it's a vest. And I've done the side seaming and I'm quite happy with it. And then I've done the shoulder seaming as well here, which I also like. I've done a kind of duplicate stitch these together, and I can link a tutorial for duplicate stitch, and then you would just duplicate stitch over your cast off edges, which I think looks pretty neat. And now please cross your fingers that it will look nice. I'm going to try it on now. I've put on a tighter t-shirt just so that I could see the fit better, and I haven't looked now. I will turn to the mirror. Okay. I have to look into the mirror, not just into the screen. I think I like it. I made some, of course I have to block it. I've made some adjustments so the front of it is much bigger than the back, and I'm planning on making like a proper tutorial or like a proper video on what kind of modifications I did to the pattern. But I think I like it. It's quite short, which I knew it would be. Yes. Nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to sewing in the arms as well, so then I can see what it looks like. But yeah, I think it looks pretty nice.
Daydreamer, kidnap me, have me running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. Have me running around, dressed in a gown, barefoot.
Final stitches. Wow, this is taking me so much longer than I thought. It's 6 o'clock now. I've been seaming up this one all day. But now this was the last side seam, and now I have the satin sleeve left. I'm just referencing the course material from my Bristol Ivy course, and here I've also written at the sleeve cap, start at the top, fold the yarn in half and go down the back and then the front. So I think that is what I'm trying to do, and I think at the very top I will do the same as I used for the shoulder, that I will add another row of knitting by doing a duplicate or a Kitchener, no, what it's called, grafting. I graft it together, and then I will see what other techniques I have to use. I'm not quite sure how it will look. Okay, now I feel like there is no way I can possibly make this work. I wanted the stripes to match up, but they really don't. If I wanted the stripes to match up, then this stripe will match up with this one, the second one with this, but then I have a whole stripe of stockinette and only this little piece, and then another stripe of seed stitch. I will consult YouTube, but this just feels like another one of my vlogs where nothing works. sometimes I really don't like being myself. So I watched the tutorial and she does the whole satin sleeve a whole nother way. She just joins the shoulder, then sets in the sleeve, and then makes the arm and the side seam in one long sleeve. So I don't know what to do actually. Probably my arm cap is too small, and I will check in the pattern again if I did something wrong, if I missed like a whole sleeve there or like super many centimeters, but that would be an easy thing to fix, and I hope that it's that. And other than that, I really don't know what's happening. As I said, I'm also quite tired, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it now, but I think I will at least, yeah, we can look at the pattern together, so that we know if there's something that I really messed up big time again. Okay, I have been thinking about naming this YouTube channel Knitting for People That Mess Up All of the Time, because that's what I do all of the time, a lot. Oh, okay, let's go and have a watch. Okay, so I'm having the pattern here, and so it says cast off 6 stitches on beginning of next 2 rows. There's 2 rows. I will have to get a pen. Oh, is it counting again and everything? Oh, I really... Oh. Niklas has this rubber for big mistakes. I probably should keep this one handy. So it's cast off 6 stitches at the beginning of next 2 rows. So I just looked in the pattern and I was supposed to knit 54 rows for the shaping of the sleeve cap. And I know that every stripe here is 13 rows, and I have 1, 2, 3 stripes, which is 39 rows, and then I have 6 more. 45, so I'm missing 9 rows, which is about 5 centimeters, which will make quite a difference in this sleeve cap. Why am I doing everything wrong? I really can't believe it! How could I not have seen this? Ah! Yeah, but then I will have to rip this one. Oh, it's impossible. But then at least I know what was wrong, and maybe I will be able to make a nice sleeve cap and to make a nice satin sleeve instead. But I'm not really sure if I can do it now. But maybe at least rip it out could be a good idea, so that I can continue with it. Oh, this is unbelievable! I will try to call Niklas and see what he's up to. No answer. But then I guess I will have another cup of tea and do some ripping of my knitting. Yay! Now Niklas arrived and we are going to have some pizza. I'm trying to not end this vlog all super grumpy, just a tiny bit grumpy. No, but I will rip it out and do the sleeve cap again on both sleeves, and it's not the end of the world. And it's better to put in the extra work, but I'm not doing it just this evening because I have been sewing for like 6 hours. It would have been nice to finish, but it didn't go that well. It's also something that I learned from today, trying to see the positive things. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, then maybe you want to watch the one that I posted like a year ago or so, where I also just took you along on my day and showed you what I was knitting, and I messed up quite a lot there as well. So if you like that part, then check that one out. Thank you for watching. You can also leave me a comment or like or subscribe, and have a nice week, and I will see you next week in a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.